Hello, hi, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in, and it's great to have you here. Gyeon recently released a dedicated wheel cleaner, namely the Gyeon Iron Wheel Cleaner. And the Gyeon fans among you might be wondering, wait a minute, Gyeon already had the iron remover, and that could also be used for cleaning wheels, right? And that's why I asked myself, what is the added value of this dedicated rim cleaner? Can it do anything more than the other one? In this first video, we're going to head to the car wash and test the wheel cleaning Gyeon Iron Wheel Cleaner performance versus water from pressure washer and versus Sonax Extreme Wheel Cleaner. This is a durability test, and a future video will see if it does more than regular Gyeon. Now you know everything. So it will be a tough comparison test. And in a future video, we will also look at whether it can do anything more or does more than the normal Nylon. So now you know everything there is to know. We're heading to the self-service car wash to see how well this one works. So now that we've arrived at the self-service car wash, as I mentioned, I'll treat one side of the rear wheels with the Gyeon Iron Wheel Cleaner and just rinse the other side with water. Because it could be that if you only have light dirt on the wheels, the cleaning performance of the wheel cleaner is impressive. But maybe just water would have been enough. And on the front rims, we will then compare the cleaning performance with the Sonax Extreme. There are no application instructions in German here, just the hazard warnings provided by the German importer. However, the application instructions are only in English, and that's something I find disappointing about Gyeon, that they sometimes don't adhere to the guidelines. But what does it say here? You should shake it well before using it. You should apply it to cool, pre-washed wheels and let it sit for 2 to 4 minutes without letting it dry. You should also treat it with a wheel, wash mitt, or a wheel brush. We're not going to do that here, just to assess the cleaning performance of the cleaner itself. 2001, I think that's good. You should wear eye and skin protection. I don't have it with me now. You're a better role model than I am. You should work in a well-ventilated area, not in direct sunlight. And I think all of that is very, very good. I have to say, Gyeon, hats off to you. You've done an exemplary job with the application instructions, even if they're only available in English. So we turn on the spray head and spray. Look how well it mists. Oh yes, very, very nice fog picture. Significantly better than Sonax, for example. But we'll see that later. I'll leave the wheel here or the spoke untreated. And then, yes, look at that. A wonderful misting pattern. I really like that already. I treated the wheel rim properly. I'll do the bottom part here as well. So now I've sprayed it on. All right, then let's do those as well. Then we'll leave those two untreated. And this here from the wheel rim as well. We'll let them sit for 2 to 4 minutes and then compare it just with water. And here on the front wheel, we're doing the same thing. By coincidence, the wheels are now in the same position. That means we're doing these 3 spokes here, the Gyeon. Everything is nicely wet, so the consumption is very low due to the fine misting pattern. Now I have the Sonax Extreme in its current formulation. Then we'll do the outer area, this spoke here, and also make sure to hit the inside of the wheel rim down there. Yeah, we'll leave the lower wheel rim out for about 2 to 4 minutes and then check the results. I've now taken the golden mean for the exposure time, so 3 minutes. And we notice 2 things. First, the action indicator acts much stronger with the GAN than with the Sonax. Socios, I think you saw that in time-lapse as well. The action indicator reacts faster than with the Sonax, but that's something we've already noticed here with the Extreme. In its current formulation, that the action indicator tends to take longer to react. I'm really curious to see what impact that will have on the results later. Let's take a look at the back as well. And here it reacts quite strongly. Generally, that's normal. We usually have a bit less brake dust on the back, but it looks good so far. I would say let's rinse it off. All right, let's take a look at the results together. We treated the 3 spokes with the Gyeon. There's just a tiny little dirt spot left. Otherwise, it's great. Quick. And down there, we didn't have a bit of residual dirt still. Now, in direct comparison with the untreated residual dirt. And then here inside, yeah, okay, that's a clear result. I would say that Gyeon has definitely done more back here than just using water with the pressure washer. So, and then here at the front, the comparison with the Sonax, we treated those spokes with the Gyeon. Great result here with the Gyeon. The inside is very good. Oh, that's a strong result, I have to say. And then the spokes where we used the Sonax, once, twice, just a tiny little residual spot, and then the inside, quick, strong. So I would say, at first glance, Gyeon is just as good as the Sonax in terms of cleaning performance, although the effectiveness indicator here with the Gyeon has definitely shown a stronger impact. So just impact of the effectiveness indicator alone doesn't say much. But for the first time, I really have to say top cleaning performance here. I want to touch on 2 things at the end. First, the price. The small 500 ml bottle is 14 taels. The L bottle that's here is 26. And that puts it almost exactly on the same price as the Sonax Extreme when you calculate it to a price per liter. Coincidence? I don't know. So the price is totally fine for a good cleaning wheel cleaner. The second thing, and no, I'm slowly getting tired of hammering on this, is that Gyeon tends to promise more than it delivers. But that's just the case again. Gyeon says here no odor, and no odor translated into German means something like no stench. And I'm sorry, Gyeon, that's a lie, because this is a wheel cleaner with an effectiveness indicator and it stinks too. It might smell less than others. It might have a fragrance in it that slightly masks it, but no stench, as it literally says on the label. 2001 is a lie. Point. You can't put it any other way and you can't express it more beautifully. What a shame. But yes, I've been picking on Sheeran a bit more often this year. The thing with the leather cleaner, thing with other promises, with the wax that's supposedly revolutionary and special. Here I have to say, hats off, Sheeran, you've got a damn good wheel cleaner. Yeah. Released, in my opinion, it can compete with U-Sand, the Extreme from Sonax, and that's one of the best he can with the Doctor. Wack PS, high-end, he can keep up with the really, really good wheel cleaners. He's not cheap, but neither are the others. So I really believe that he will rank among my favorites among wheel cleaners in the future, and anyone who gets this will, in my opinion, not be disappointed at first. He's not cheap, but neither are the others. For that reason, I think this will become one of my favorite rim cleaners in the future. Anyone who buys it will not be disappointed, in my opinion. Thumbs up, absolutely fantastic wheel cleaner. If this video was helpful, informative, exciting, and interesting for you, feel free to give us a thumbs up and also support the channel with a free subscription and tune in for the next video. Hello?